Let me just tell you a little story about my older cousin and I. You see, one random day in 2022, we were just chilling at my house doing nothing. But then I remembered that I had just finished a show that I thought he would really enjoy. It had a lot of creepy and horror elements to it, and there's some pretty good action too. Stuff he likes. So I pulled up JJK to watch it with him, but halfway through episode 1, we just stopped. He did not want to watch it anymore, and I was dumbfounded and pissed. No real reason was given why he stopped watching it, and that's why I was pissed. Fast forward to May 2024, and here we are in the same predicament, wondering what to do or watch. We were on Netflix, and guess what happened to pop up? JJK. They recently added JJK season 1 and JJK 0, the movie. But instead of me clicking to watch it, my older cousin looked at me, looked at season 1, and clicked on it to watch. I looked at him again, dumbfounded, saying, "What the fuck? You hated this, so why are you putting it on?" And he said, "Let me give it a try. It's been 2 years, you know?" And I was like, alright. Guess what? This motherfucker likes the show now. He is eating it up for breakfast, lunch, dinner, fucking snacks, everything. Revisiting JJK season 1 4 years later. You see, I simply forgot how good this anime was. I watched season 1 almost 2 to 3 years ago, and it was actually my first anime getting me back into watching anime. I had taken a break sadly, but holy shit, was I so happy I picked this one. This anime just hits the spot in so many ways. And no, not in that way, you sicko. Let's go over 3 reasons why this anime has gotten a legendary run from its community, and how each project just keeps on getting better and better. I think personally the last reason is very important to make it stand out. Reason 1. This show mixes in the seriousness of the story with great action and comedy, but also makes us like and care for our characters. From the beginning, we meet Itadori, someone who cares for his friends and his family a lot. We see how much he cares for his grandpa because Itadori uses his dying wish as motivation throughout the story, and especially when shit gets freaky and he starts jumping right into the front lines fighting these curses. The main character is not annoying and is actually very likable because he creates goals to fight for, and I'm pretty sure everyone would want that. His grandpa says, "Do not be like me and die alone in your deathbed." So what does that mean? He has to go out there into the world and be useful to people and fight and save people and have people care for him, and he will care for them as well. We see crazy action in the first episode too, where Itadori just goes guns blazing into the school building to beat up the curse. We see Megumi use his technique of the dogs, backing him up in the fights too. Itadori and Megumi are not scared of the action, which makes them a good pair. I think the seriousness kicks in when Itadori eats the first Sukuna finger, and now he is at risk of losing his body, but somehow he's able to control Sukuna. So we see everyone's fan favorite Gojo at the beginning of episode 2 being a complete clown, while Sukuna is trying his best to beat his ass up, but he can't. Here we see some nice fluid action between Sukuna and Gojo fight for the first time, and it makes the viewer want more of this. Oh yeah, by the way, when my older cousin saw Mahito changing Jupi, his face was in shock. I wish I recorded it because I know that's how we all felt. I think this is the point in the show where we see how far the story is willing to go into killing characters. I mean, we saw Junpei in the intro wearing a Jujutsu High outfit, and we thought he was gonna be a part of the group as well, with Megumi and Nobara. But that didn't happen, which is pretty fucked up. The seriousness of the show gets really high in this point, but then we have Gojo making fun, I forgot of the volcano head guy, making fun of him. This is one of my favorite clips, especially in sub when he says it. It sounds really funny that you're weak. Reason 2. This show is simple, and that's what makes everyone love it. This story knows exactly what it's trying to give us, and the name is straight up sorcery battles. People throwing hands and doing all types of magical shit. That's all this is. But if you're trying to ask someone to explain how these sorcery abilities work, they're lying, because sometimes you gotta read it a couple times to understand what the fuck the narrator is talking about. But anywho, this is what the story is about: sorcerers who fight to protect the people, and we get to see some pretty crazy characters and action sequences as well. We meet the worst curses in this world and how evil they are, and then we meet some of the Jujutsu High students and how cool and fun they are as well. We see our main characters fight and grow as sorcerers. With the simpleness of the show, anyone and everyone can get into it very easily. I would even say this could be a really good starter anime for people because I think anyone can watch this. Reason number 3, the main reason why I think this show is really good and separates itself from others. This show is so rewatchable. This is the main reason why I wanted to make this video, because I had already seen everything for JJK, and just watching season 1 alone with my cousin made me hype up so much, and that's because I've already seen this before. I sat through each episode watching all of it, even though, like I mentioned before, I've seen this before. This right here is going to be one of the main reasons or main points to make an anime really good and stand out from the rest. It's that rewatchability and being able to get the same excitement for it as the first time you watched it. And this signifies a show it's pretty good. Me and my cousin only got to see halfway through season 1, but that was all it took for me to realize I can see why this anime won Anime of the Year last year. As I sit here reminiscing my first time watching JJK, I sat to myself and I thought, this is a pretty good show. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you like this video, make sure to check out my anime playlist, which pops up somewhere here on this screen. I'm sure you'll enjoy them if you watch this one all the way through. I will see you in the next one, guys. Have a great day and peace. Also, these last 4 videos I'm making, I have the same shirt in all of them. Yes, I do shower. Please do not call me out. I am showering. I'm making 4 videos in one day. All right, peace.